Welcome to today's episode, how to make more money from the audience you already have. What if the biggest income opportunity you have right now is not getting more followers? It's in doing more with the ones you already have. What if the audience you've spent years building is already worth 10 times what you're currently earning from it? And the only thing standing between you and that is the offer you're actually attaching it to. Welcome to Feminine Wealth. I'm Brandy Shaver, and with me is Carrie Heim. And today we're talking about leverage, specifically how experienced affiliates in the info products and coaching space can unlock significantly more income from their existing audiences without creating more content, posting more frequently, or growing a single new follower.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite conversations because it goes against everything the online business world and all of the bro marketers and out there keep telling you. The answer is almost never more. Sometimes and often, it is do the same thing with a better vehicle. So let's get into it. I want to start by shifting how you think about the women who follow you because the language of social media, followers, reach, impression, like it trains us to think of our audience as a metric, like a number to grow, a vanity measure of how well we're doing. But your audience is not a metric, it's an asset, a real, tangible, financially valuable asset that you have spent significant time and energy building. And like any asset, its value is only realized when it's connected to the right vehicle, right? So think of it like property. A property is an asset, right? Land, your house, that may be. But a property with no tenant generates no income, right? Like you could have a rental, but if you don't have someone living in that rental paying you rent, you're not making money. Well, a property with the wrong tenant generates problems. The right tenant, one who values what the property offers and pays accordingly, is where the asset value is finally realized. Your audience is the property. Your offer is the tenant. And if the offer you have been putting your asset, putting in your asset is low ticket info products, if it's not premium enough to honor the trust and engagement your audience represents, you've been running a high value property with a discount tenant, and the asset is worth far more. So the question is, how do we realize that value?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's make this tangible because I think seeing real numbers is the most powerful thing I can offer in this piece, right? If you have 2,000 engaged followers and a 2% conversion rate, realistic for a warm, trusting audience, that is 40 buyers from your existing community. At a $30 commission, that's $1,200. At a $1,000 commission, that's 40 grand. Okay. Same audience, same conversion rate, same content, same you. The only variable is the actual offer. If you have 1,000 engaged followers at the same conversion rate, 20 buyers at $30, $600. Okay. At 1,000, that's $20,000. If you have 500 truly engaged women who trust you deeply, even at 2% rate, that is 10 buyers at $30. Okay. That's $300 a month. At 1,000, that's $10,000 a month from 500 people. These are not extraordinary scenarios. They are simple math applied to realistic audience sizes with realistic conversion rates. The income gap is entirely explained by the offer, not the audience, not the content, not the strategy. The lever is the offer, and you can change the lever right now.
Yes. So here's something that I want experienced affiliates in particular to hear because I think the industry undersells it completely. So premium offers convert best with warm, trusted audiences, right? Like we kind of all know that. And that is exactly what you've built. Cold traffic, people who have never heard of you, need to be convinced of everything, right? Like they need to know who you are, whether you're credible, whether the offer is real, whether the price is justified. Every single objection needs to be addressed from scratch. Your existing audience has already done that work. They know who you are. They have been evaluating your credibility through every piece of content you've ever made. They have watched how you show up consistently, how you give genuine value, you recommend things honestly. That trust is already established. So when you introduce a premium offer to a community that trusts you, the conversion starts not at zero, but halfway there. And the objection work has been done by months of relationship building. That's not available to a new affiliate starting from scratch. It is, however, available to you right now if you've already done that work.
Yes, absolutely. So, this is the tactical question I get asked most often by experienced affiliates considering a switch. How do you introduce something new without confusing or alienating the community you have spent years building? First off, do not make an announcement. Okay. That's like so 2010. No pivot post, no, I'm doing something different now content. You simply start introducing the new offer naturally. Okay. The way you introduce anything you genuinely believe in through your honest experience with it, through the problem it solves, and through what changed for you. Now, second, you use the content you are already creating. If you create content about the income ceiling in affiliate marketing, which you should because it resonates deeply with your audience, the premium offer is the natural solution you point toward at the end, not a pivot, not a shift in direction. Just here's the problem I've been talking about, and here is what I have found that addresses it or fixes it. Third, you lean on your story. The most powerful thing you can do with a new offer is be authentic about your own relationship with it. Why you choose it, what you noticed when you started, what the first premium commission felt like. That is not a testimonial. It's your story, and your audience will receive a story in a way they will never receive a pitch. Now, fourth, you use your DMs, not to pitch, but to have real conversations. When women reach out about feeling capped, about doing all the work, not seeing it reflected in their income, those are the conversations where a premium offer is the genuine answer to a real problem, not a sales tactic. It's a solution.
Yeah. So I want to close with a picture of what happens when you commit to this approach over time, because I think the compounding effect is undersold. So every piece of content you create around the income ceiling, the offer problem, the gap between effort and reward becomes a long-term asset. Like, these are not time sensitive topics. Brandy and I have podcast episodes and posts that we've done months ago that we still have people commenting on. Right? They are enduring problems that experienced affiliates face regardless of when they find your content. So something you created 6 months ago can be found by a woman today and lead her directly into a premium conversation. Your reputation shifts. Like, over time, your audience and new people finding you associate you with a certain level of seriousness, credibility, and results. And that's the biggest thing, results. And that positioning attracts a higher caliber follower, someone further along, someone more intentional, someone who's more ready to invest in something premium. And that content builds the audience it deserves, and the income compounds, not linearly, exponentially, as more of the right women find you, trust you, and convert at a level that actually changes both of your lives. And that is the business you've been trying to build all along. The offer is just the missing piece.
Absolutely. So the opportunity is not in more followers. It is in better leverage, a better offer, a better return on everything you've already built. The math, the model, the 6-week roadmap, it is all in the affiliate success playbook at femininewealth.com/playbook. Download it, run the numbers for your audience, run it for yourself, and see what changes when you attach what you've built to a premium offer.
Yeah, like, we built this brand to show women a calmer, more aligned way to create income online. For experienced affiliates specifically, this is it. More from what you already have. So if you got value, let us know based on where you're watching this from, because we're streaming to multiple places right now. And we'll see you on the next episode.